So as I was putting some stuff together today for Rain's next video, I forgot about something, and we have to tell this story to give more context. This is the story of Cheyanne. So Cheyanne was the first dog I'd ever met. One that I thought was as intelligent as humans, and two, was absolutely the craziest untrained ball of fire in the world. If you look at this dog, how old do you think this dog is? This dog was 11 years old when this video was taken. I met Cheyanne at my mother-in-law's house, my California marriage, and she was the most unruly, crazy, on the table, on the couch, doing spins, doing backflips, barking. So I was told that she was a 99+% Timberwolf. And Cheyanne supposedly was picked up out of a Timberwolf puppy mill. So look at the similarities here. Cheyanne and Rain's similarities just blow my mind to this day. As she gets a little older. But when I first met Cheyanne, looking into this dog's eyes, you could literally tell that she was trying to communicate something. And I'm really glad I spent a little time trying to kind of bond with her, because what happens next really sucked. So, piece of advice. When you meet your future mother-in-law for the first time and you meet her dog, when they say don't leave the door open because the dog likes to run, I totally recommend not leaving the door open. Yeah, she got out. She ran out the kitchen door and ran off the property. My future mother-in-law turned to me and said, she'll probably be back tomorrow at some point. I did more running that evening than I've done in the last 30 years. I don't know about you all, but every time I have to run, this is what I think of. Seriously.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know exactly how much running, walking, jumping dry creek beds I did, but I'll tell you what, I was not coming home without that dog. And sure enough, after a couple hours and about, 6-7 miles of steep terrain, not flat ground. I mean, this was a wolf. I was chasing a wolf around the wild, basically. She could run like you can't believe. The point was, though, I got her back, and I got to proudly walk in the door and be the very first person who's ever actually caught this dog. And this dog's 11 years old. So that short period of time of bonding with her. Now, when I was chasing her around, I was talking to her like she was a person. I was begging her, Cheyanne, please, please, if I lose you, they're gonna kill me, please. Okay, just hang out. And it was unbelievable. So after enough begging her, it was literally like she just went, okay, you've tried hard enough. And she walked over and let me put her on the leash. What was really cool about this is we got to take her from California and bring her up north to Washington State. You can see her here running off leash, running on the beach, not running away, not disappearing for 24 hours or longer. I actually got her to trust me enough to where she now knows that she's allowed off leash and she doesn't want to go anywhere. She doesn't want to run away for a day. She has no idea where she's at. And that little bit of time with Cheyanne, I think, helped prepare me for dealing with this little girl. But she still is a handful, as we'll see. Lester, on the other hand, he just does what he's told. I could have released him on these deer and he wouldn't have hurt him, but I don't let him chase animals, if at all possible. So that's Cheyanne. She literally prepared me for Rainy and prepared me for Lester. She grew up with Fletcher, so I like to think there's a part of Cheyanne and Fletcher in Lester and in Rain. And I truly believe that happens in dogs. On a sad note, Cheyanne did learn to run free and come back home. We gave her back to her mom in Arizona, and she got to run free for the rest of her life.